Welcome back. CULTIC, the second part, right here. I'm back, baby, to kill some bunch of dudes and also take a bit of damage and return to the position where I started. So it's been a while since I played this game, and what you don't know is that I've already kind of recorded this part. As it usually happens, my camera turns off or my video gets corrupted, or my audio gets corrupted, or I delete my files accidentally. Files, not fails. Yeah, something's wrong all the time, but that's not a big deal because I'm already familiar how to deal with these problems. I just record one more time and that's it, and the problem is done and I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, like that. Also, why the reason why I haven't been uploading for several days or so, like 3 days I guess, that's because I got a job actually. Yeah, I'm working, and that's not that bad as you might think, because I'm working from home, and that's actually pretty good because my recent jobs were how to say it. I was working in the shop, also I was working in the office. I've been working outside, but it wasn't an official job. I was working with my friend who was basically paying me. Yeah, that's it. But now I get a job where I can just sit in my house, in my room, in the flat, and I don't have to go anywhere, and that saves a lot of time actually. And it's already... Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn on the sound on my timer, because it's kinda annoying, and when it happens I have to get rid of it in Adobe Audition, and that's kinda bad because it doesn't fix this issue completely, and you can still hear the sounds, but now I turn it off and I don't have to bother about it. And yeah, I was talking about that I got a job, and now I have much less time than I previously had, but yet I still have some. And to be honest with you, it won't be where do I need to go? This way, and do something like this, I guess, because these dudes, they're kinda annoying. Ow, they almost killed me, and I can't see anything because of this fire. Maybe I can... I guess I can die just now. After one shot yet. Okay, maybe two. Can I somehow restore my health, by the way? Do I have anything? I have Molotov, but that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, one left, right? Or they're both dead? Wait, I can see. Oh, I see. Wait, what? I restored my... my health is restoring automatically when it drops below certain point, maybe less than 20% or 30 or something like that. I can just wait for some time and it's replenishing. And that's pretty good, because I guess I'll sometimes I'll be in moments where I don't have access to any kind of healing, restoration things, and maybe I'm stuck and I don't have any way to go other than to enemies that I need to kill, otherwise they kill me or something like that. Okay, so I remember this cave, and this actually is not the most interesting one, because later on we are gonna come to a bit more interesting cave, but I'm not gonna spoil anything because that's not what I wanna do. I wanna give you the most deep and how how to say it, enjoying experience, and it can be the conditions of that can be met only if I don't tell you anything that I shouldn't know, and you shouldn't know what's gonna happen later. But also I don't want you to like have like over exaggerated expectations. Maybe not over exaggerated, but you know what I mean. I just can't find the needed words to say. Like I played for like 30 minutes the last time, as I remember. Then my camera turned off and I decided to record it on another day. At another day. After the one I was recording at. Okay, that's not good. Maybe I can... Oh, maybe I can just even earlier than I think. Wait, can I... Oh. I guess I'm kinda stuck in here. Okay, let's try to do something about it. For example, kill them one by one. Wait, where's the other guy? This one. Yeah, also if you noticed, I can like deflect their hatchets. And I used to think that I can pick them up, but that's not how it works. Like, I can deflect them, but I can't like farm them. Like, I thought that I can deflect these hatchets, pick them up, and get as many as I want, exchanging them for just one bullet. Like, exchanging one bullet with a hatchet is a pretty good exchange, but unfortunately we can't do that. Wait, does this guy have a like shotgun? Yeah, he definitely had a shotgun, but I also, I mean, I have it too, this one, but I don't have bullets, right? Oh, I have, but only 26. What about this dude? Only 3. What about hatchets? Thrown hatchets. Only 10. Motive? 4. Dynamite? 12. I haven't used dynamite even once. Or wait a second. No, I used it once. Only one time. And it like wasn't the best use of it. But nonetheless I know how it works. And it's kinda obvious how. Maybe if I like threw this dynamite like where? Like this dude wasn't this I don't know how to call it, a big metal box maybe. Like there's a proper need for this, but I just can't remember it, or maybe I don't know it. Also a possible option of how it is. And you know what? I think I'm gonna just rush them as fast as I can, because I know that this place doesn't have any unique loot or something like that. There's just a big bunch of enemies. There are loads of them. And it's kinda boring for me to kill them at least 2 times in a row, doing the same thing, basically. Like there's this high ground, and I can... Wait, not this one. Yeah, this one. This high ground, and I can see where I can go, where I haven't been, and etc. And if I do that, I can see... Wait. First off, I need to kill these dudes. They're kinda bothering me right now. Which I don't like. I don't like to be bothered. Don't bother me, please. Okay, now you won't. Wait. Oh, I didn't kill that guy? Really? Let me see if I shoot with my shotgun from the same distance as this guy is shooting at me. What's gonna happen? Am I gonna... Oh, it's another dude, because that one was in a like with a red coat put on him. What am I doing? I wanted to switch to my handgun, but I already had this handgun in my hand, and for some reason I have some issues with my controls, and I'm not sure why. Okay, let me see if there's anything in this. In this corner, found weapon, bullets, or something. I'm not sure if it was bullets or not, but I believe I'm right. Can I go there from here? Maybe. But the way I should go to this place is something like this. Yeah, there's small first aid, like medkit, and a hot handgun, but I already have one. So that's not a helpful item for me. And I'm really not sure what happens when I pick up some weapons that I already have. Do they like disappear without doing anything? Or maybe I get something out of it, at least some bullets or like, I wanted to say money, but I don't see any currency in this game. So maybe I just get nothing, and that just needed to give me several options to acquire the same type of weapons, I guess. Okay, and once again a big bunch of enemies, and I don't have my HP fully restored, so I might die just now, or I might kill them. Okay, I wanted to check what's gonna happen if I shoot with a shotgun from afar. Come on. Come out of there. Wait, why? Why do they have such a like little area of their aggro? Where are they? One dude was heading to that place. Am I right? Or not? No, I'm wrong. Because there's nobody. But maybe something's... some TNTs in this place. Have I been... No, I haven't been in there. Is that the place where I need to go? I'm not sure, but maybe. Maybe. I don't exactly remember where I need to go, but... as I remember, I'm heading to that place. Wait a second. Can I? Yes, I definitely can. Or wait a second. Ah, that's the place where I... Yeah. Where I was like, I don't know, 2 minutes ago. Yeah, something like that. Alright. What's in this place? I guess nothing. Because the only, like, actually helpful thing that I can find, in my opinion, is some node that can give me a bit more information about what happened in this place, why there are so many Satanists in this place, and what's going on in general. Because I'm actually... Is it gonna... No, it's not. Well, maybe it's even better, because if I needed that lantern, I could just pick it up by going down there, but I won't. Because I don't need it. It's I can have only one lantern at a time, because it makes my hands like full. Alright, let me see if I missed something. I guess I haven't, because oh, wait a second. Maybe I could jump from that place to that ledge, maybe, but I see only like some consumables. I mean, maybe bullets or health bandages or just restoration things. This is it, right? Yep, I guess. Yep. And I didn't look at if there was anything in that place, but I hope that there was nothing. And I also have my lighter. I guess it's called as lighter. Yeah, if you find yourself in the dark, you can equip your lighter with T. However, this will do something that I didn't read completely, because the tutorials in this game are kinda fast compared to my like ability to pronounce words. Can they do any damage to me? I mean, they're obviously just hanged corpses. Wait, han, right? Hung. These are just hung corpses. But maybe they're not. And maybe it's like zombies or something. Yeah, I was talking about this cave. And this is exactly the point where I stopped. And this only... oh, it's 16 minutes only. At that time it took me like 2 times more than it has now. Okay, I need a key. And maybe I would like to start all over again. I mean, from the very beginning to check if I could open that door. I mean, if you remember the place with if you watch the first part, of course, maybe you remember the cell that was closed, and probably we needed a key, but I didn't remember what the description said about the door. The doorway has been barricaded shut. You wanna say there is no way to get there, but I guess you're right. Well then. Wait, is it blood? Blood and barrels? Okay, these barrels were blocking my path, so it was the right thing to do, but like storing blood in barrels is something like, why would they do that? Maybe because they're Satanists and they do terrible things in this ominous place that has only bad things awaiting us. Okay, and these are obviously like bear traps. I guess this is how they're called. Like, can I disarm them with my... Yes, I can. Can I break them down completely? For some reason, no, I can't. But it's not needed. What's in here? Is it a hammer? What's that? I'm waiting for you. Demons? Or just... Oh, now you're alive. Huh. What? What was that sound? What? What? Was it? Please not. Don't tell me that it's this is even within. No, it's not even within. I don't play even within right now. I'm playing a different game. No, don't kill me instantly, please. I don't wanna be killed just like that. Like, if you played the game that I just named. Wait, did he like place it right before I went off? I mean, went away, because there wasn't any bird trap in that exact place. At least I don't remember. Okay, this dude can throw some grenades at me, and I don't actually like it, but he's not the most like. You saw that, right? He like hit the barrel, and after he did that, something something was thrown at me, and I'm not sure how it happened. Like, it definitely was a barrel, right? Oh, the field kit can be used to restore health at any time, so long as it's not depleted. Wait. Oh, there you go. cool. But I don't want to use it right now. Because maybe I have some extra means to replenish my health somewhere. Maybe right there, because I killed some dudes. But it seems like I already picked up every item that I dropped. Just like that. Oh! Finally. Exactly what I was talking about. But I didn't expect that be written in here. I mean, on this note, not in here. 40 barrels today, 50 tomorrow. Do good job, more friends. I guess this note says about barrels that are filled with blood. So these barrels are needed. They need these barrels to like do these kind of zombies. I guess, yeah. This is what I can suppose right now. Don't start on me ever again. I'm not playing a horror game, you know? I don't wanna play true horror games at once. I mean, by saying it once, I mean that I've been playing through Bandy, which I haven't completed yet, but maybe I will like in 2 parts or something like that. Maybe a bit more, because I'm a kind of slow pace gamer. Slow pace. Yeah. Maybe I'm slow pace in general, but I guess this is. Ah, we found a key. Exactly, we found a key in that corner, and after we picked it up, that dude appeared with out of these like alive bodies. I mean corpses. I'm not call them just as zombies, because they're kinda. This is kinda the way they're supposed to be, I guess. Though these dudes are also looking as the most genetic zombies, and not as like humans at all. Like, just look at his face. I know, maybe it's just graphics. I mean not graphics, but just graphics in this game, and they actually have like normal human faces, but because of this pixel style, old school pixel style, they have such distorted faces. Use the key. All right. I actually don't wanna go there. Do I have any more places to go? I guess not. Wait, what's that? You see that, right? Something's. Also, let me see if I fall down in water, then I don't take damage. Oh, shotgun shells. 20? Wait a second. The shotgun shells. I mean, I had only like 26 in total, but I spent like 4 of them or something. So I guess I have something around 40. Wait a second. It's not a shotgun. This is shotgun, and I have a lot more right now, so it's definitely the shells. And that's kinda good, and maybe I even wanna try this little guy, that is shotgun, in action. Wait, I guess there should be something in here. Maybe I can break it. Do I have any like H2O gauge? I mean oxygen. Oh, I didn't see that. Wait. I need to press spacebar in order to. Wait, I've been here, haven't I? I've been. Wait, not I've been, but I've been. Yeah. Just today, only today, after all of these 6 years. Wait. I just said my one of my lines in the script to my video, which is called as Dead by Daylight has to be reworked. After all these 6 years, this is exactly how I said that. But what I wanted to say just now, after all of these years, damn, this number, I mean 6, is gonna chase me to the very end of my days, I guess. I mean, this whole time I've been practicing English. Only today I've learned that this word as B-E-E-N, which is the like second past form of a verb. It should be called, I mean, it should be pronounced not as been, because been is a mostly British thing. To say so, I mean to pronounce it this way. But you Americans, if you're American of course, you prefer to pronounce it as been. That is not E but E, like that. I didn't know that. I hadn't known that. But now I do, and maybe I can do something about it. Wait a second. Did the description to this door? Ah. Two out of 11. 65 minutes, which is 1 hour and 5 minutes. Wait, really? And kills 111 out of 111 means that I killed everybody, right? I guess it's the case. But the fact that I missed like almost all secrets, 9 of them, it's kind of like, what? How? Am I so inattentive, or am I so like how to say that? I don't know. I'm just not looking for secrets intentionally, but maybe I should. Maybe they can give me some valuable resources or items or abilities if they exist in this game. So let's move on, I guess, and maybe I'll try to like recomplete this game. Yeah. Okay, the shipyard. Alright. Do I have my... Yeah, I have all of my weapons, so my progress is like passed on, and that's pretty good. And now I wanna look for some secrets, if they are from the very beginning. But I don't think so. Like maybe I can work on these little edges, but I don't think so. No. I can drop the... I could drop on this big metal crate. I still don't know how it's called. Like, I hope I don't forget about it, and I'll look for it later on after I complete with this part. Can I find some safe place, please? Because I need to. Okay, I can replenish my health because this is the exact moment where I need it. And I've just noticed that from now on there are guys that have shields with them. And they also have some means to attack me from range. And that might be dangerous because they're very defensive. And also they are not just dummies to target, but also they... Huh? Did you do that? Wait. What the heck? What's happening? Ah, you did it. But how? Wait a sec. You see? If I... like, can I shoot at him right from here? And... like... hit the target? Maybe I can, somehow. Like this guy did. Because he killed one of these shield bearers. Can I do something about you? Maybe I can break the I can do a headshot with my hatchet. Interesting. But how did I do that? I don't know, really. What is this? Can I grab it? These are like... arrows? Or something? I don't know. Okay, let's just explore this area for a bit, because I didn't have any time to do that because of these annoying dudes. And also there is no music. Why though? Usually there is no music in some moments in a game, because there's gonna happen something scary usually. Oh, I don't even have to type any letters on the typewriter. To read it. Okay. Shipping memo. I had my doubts about whether it was worth the time and effort to fix up this old ship and make it seaworthy again, but with the local police keeping a close eye on our track movements now, the ship is now invaluable to us. We can move larger quantities of supplies without any fear of random inspections of drawing the attention of the locals. Access to the cove is secluded, far from any major bridges or crossings, and the inclusion of some legitimate freight. What does it mean? Freight. Something familiar. Something sounds like frighten, but it's not frighten, it's freight. Okay, doesn't matter. Legitimate freight creates extra currency. If you can just get this damned staircase set up without it collapsing, everything will be perfect. Maybe it's exactly what we need to do. To set some staircase. Probably lying somewhere around this place. And maybe we could use the track. Wait, how does it how's it like written? Track chooses U, not A. Maybe we could use this track. Forgive me, this track. But I don't know what it is. Maybe inside this big cave. And also in that letter was mentioned some cove. And as I remember, a cove is a place like in rocks, like in these kind of places. Like, I don't know. Anyways, you know what I mean. Rocks. Found small first aid medkit. This is not exactly what I need, and this is not exactly what I needed to do, but... Oh. Wait. Why is this guy turn to me? If this guy is not. Like, is it because I'm in a like area of his vision? But if it is the case, then he has an extremely large area of field of view. Field of view, not viewed. Sounds weird. Oh, my camera turned off, sorry. Alright, as I could see right now, I have only 20 minutes yet in my camera's memory, so it's gonna be something around that time. Though I don't think so, actually. Okay, shotgun one shots them. And that's kinda cool, but that's how it should work. Wait a second, it's not a shotgun, it's how do I pronounce it? I used to pronounce it as liver, but liver is like an organ in our body. Like in it's a British way of pronouncing, but I've been learning only an American, I mean American English, not British. So in American it should be pronounced as whoever or something like that, but definitely not liver, because liver is a bit different. Okay, I'm not dead. That's exactly what we need. Not to be dead, to have an ability to explore this area, because we can find something. We can find something, and namely maybe a staircase that was mentioned in that. Can I? Really? You wanna say that in order to pick these items up, I need to stand up onto these tables? Yeah. That's kinda weird, but okay. So, this place is called a shipyard, right? And it definitely is. I mean, it definitely is. But does it mean anything to us? Are we gonna, like, go on voyage or something? Can I just kill you, please? It took me, like, a couple of bullets more than expected. If I shoot like this... But there is no point. Yeah. Even if it worked out, that would be just kinda pointless. Because we don't need to do that. And I don't see any items in the sea. Like, it's sea, right? I guess it's not a like... It's not a lake. Or, I don't know, some puddle. Though puddle is a much smaller area with water in it. Though, never mind. Okay, I guess I need to go through the water to get to other places, and I can go this way or this one. And I guess that it's better to go on the ship for now, because ship can't be like unlimited area. I mean, in theory. It definitely has only a certain amount of... stay away. For some reason I just recalled Resident Evil 7. Somebody said this phrase several times. Stay... Wait! Not in Resident Evil, it wasn't Bendy. The last line of the... intro movie, yeah. Stay away. Yeah, that's exactly the phrase. It's time to use the TNT, I guess. Are you stuck? You heard that, right? Somebody got killed. Like, are they like too dumb to go through this door, or they're just like prohibited in their AI intellect? Oh, they can. Okay, now we can do something about it. Wait, do I always kill them if I attack them with full charged attack? Seems like it. Wait, really? Why did I know that? I can just charge my attack completely and lose it. Yeah, I guess that's the word that I wanted to say. Lose, like I don't know any more words. Like something like get and some word else, but I don't remember. Yeah. I'm still pretty bad with these phrasal verbs. Yes, I should do something about it, because I always like have some issues with them. This door is blocked on the other side. Okay, maybe I can enter it from somewhere. I cannot. Then there is only one way. It can be. I can exit that room from upper levels. From the upper levels. And there is nothing on this side. Oh, wait a second. I could go this way and not fall down in the sea. Yeah. For some reason I didn't notice that. Are there any enemies inside that we can kill right from this place? Like a sniper? I don't see any. But also that's kinda pointless, once again. And also it's pointless to do some things like this because I need to go around once again. Only because my heads. Why do I keep calling my my hands as heads? It's already the second time. Okay. Wait, is it gonna be faster if I go this way? Like, I don't know why I'm so like bad with the mic controls. Or maybe I'm just not just haven't got used to the way this game works in terms of its gravity. But wait a second. Oh, I guess it's not the way I need. Then there's only one way to go, and it's this one. But how do I get to that place? Okay, maybe I missed something. But even if I do, then I'll just. How much HP did I have? World most recent? Where is it? I hope that it's on this ship. If it's not, then it's. Oh, okay. It's on the ship. Then everything's okay. Because I didn't save manually, and I don't know how many times this game saves, like per 10 minutes or per hour. But this time it's saved. Luckily for us. Can I just kill you? Okay, and now. I'm still trying to find out how. Like, I definitely can go on the upper level and these rocks. I don't remember the word. There's another one, but I don't remember. But I'm sure it exists. It's there. It's there, but it's not. But not in my memory. Okay, are there any? Wait a second. Is it? Oh no, it's not a like elite enemy. It's a. Oh, wait a second. I'm almost dead. I need to replenish my health. Okay, and I still have some left in my medkit. If I shoot at him while he's holding his guard, nothing happens. But if I do that with my hatchet, nothing happens. Wait, can I like turn him like come around? No, not the word. Like get behind him. Yeah, that's definitely the most. I mean, one of the right ways to say it. I guess I just did it, but I'm not sure. Maybe it happens only when he attacks, and when he attacks, he's kinda he can't move. I would assume that, and this is why I hit him just now. Is there any point to descend to this little some words starting with S. Shovel? No. Okay. It's just, I guess, too hard for me to record needed words when I record, because when I'm not recording, and I try to when I don't record, I'm trying to record some words. Usually, I can make it. I can make it out and remember the word that I've forgotten. Yeah, usually. But this is not the case. What is this? Is it a boat and a big like door passage? I guess. Maybe it's the end point of this level. But I don't think so, actually, because otherwise this level is too short. Yeah. Okay, and one left? None left. But there's music. There is music playing, and it means that there is somebody else. At least it usually points at it. That if music keeps playing, then I haven't killed all the enemies around. But maybe I have. Okay, it's empty bottle, which you don't need, because it's not a game when I can craft items. Unfortunately, it's not Divinity Original Sin 2, for example, where I can gather out of different materials, for example, empty bottles, and I can like fill them with oil or I don't know, with water. Yeah, for some reason, like it seems like I'm into that game, because I even use a picture from the game as my avatar. I mean, really, I could use this lever and I just didn't see it. Like it's right here, right in front of our eyes, but I didn't notice it. And if I like that. Now I know how to get to that place. Like, I guess it would be better if these interactable items were like highlighted in some way. Though, to be honest with you, I'm not that kind of guy that loves to be like led by developers. I mean, when they say you right away what you can interact with and what you can't with. I mean, what you can't interact with. For example, I don't really like that in some, as already mentioned that game Resident Evil 7, for example, or even Resident Evil 8. Definitely not Resident Evil 6. I don't remember. There are a lot of like marks that tell you where you can like climb up on something or break down something, like crates or something else. Like it makes I don't know, your game easier, much easier, because you don't have to try to discern what is breakable, what is not, what is interactable and what is not. But also it's like I don't know, it looks so like unnatural. I mean, not unnatural, but like just assume that it's like a real place, and there are what are these yellow marks on all of the items, basically, and it looks kind of weird, you know. But okay, let's talk about something else. For example, what we are doing basically. We found a note which said that they supposedly cultists, satanists needed to do something with a staircase, but apparently this is not what we need to do, and we just found another one. View journal number 2. I managed to get my foot in the door of one of these meetings. That Mr. Sullivan mentioned turned out an old friend working for the city also attends them. I went on the meeting and from looking at it, you think it's just a book club. Coffee, donuts, and a ring of chairs. You get the idea. But then this older guy stands up and starts giving up newbies this wild pitch. Some snake oil routine about how we can attain money, power, whatever we want. Sounds like some kind of pyramid scheme. I don't think there's anything here. Also, I don't like the way I pronounce, the way I read this journals, notes, letters, etc. Like I do it with a pauses, because this pixel text is a bit hard to read. I don't always read text in pixels, but nonetheless, we've got accustomed with this name. Mr. Sullivan, already 2 times, and that probably means something. Probably we are gonna find that Mr. Sullivan once upon a time, and what we know about him is that his daughter is missing. Maybe has been missing still. Maybe we could help him. I guess that he's a good guy, not a satanist or somebody else. Is my camera is still working, and you know what? It's already 52 minutes, and my you again, please. Excuse me. I was pressing all of my buttons, V, W, A, S, D, in all possible directions. I could do nothing. I got killed. I didn't shoot at him, because the only thing I wanted to is to, get away from this place to some more open area. And that didn't work out, because I got stuck. And I didn't know that could happen. Because as you can see, even right now, I can't be stuck in this place. If you think about it. But I got stuck because maybe this guy has a match. Yeah, I get stuck and I get killed. And that's probably gonna be the end of this part, and yeah. I hope it's been enjoying to watch. And I would assume that this part would be is gonna be a bit more interesting than the last one, and probably as even more interesting than the most parts every playthrough, because I always talk in such a manner, such a you know what I mean. I always moan in my speech, if it's correct to say so. And this time I've tried to make it a bit different, and I hope it's a bit better, at least. Yeah, that's it. If it's been interesting, you know what to do. And for now, that's it. See you sometime later, maybe a day after, or wherever you wanna watch one of the videos of mine. Yeah, that's it. Bye.